Now, for the most part, in Illustrator, you won't have any problems with processor speed or RAM because it isn't working with resolution as much, unless you're applying a lot of extra effects to your document, which we'll get into just a little bit later. Um, but one thing that can tie up your document is when you have a ton of anchor points. And I've run into this problem with a lot of grunge or urban designs that I've done, where you're having a lot of distressed look to text and stuff like that. And you begin to see problems with it with just tons of anchor points and illustrators having to remember a lot of information. There is a way around this. I don't use this a ton, but it can come in handy. Here is a mic that I used on an open mic comedy night. And I'm going to go ahead and select this. And I'm going to go up to Object, Path, and then Simplify. Simplify, if I pull it off here, and I'm going to click the preview button so you can see what adjustments you're making, we'll begin to remove anchor points and begin to make the object more simple. So I use this occasionally, mess with the sliders, as you can see, how much you want the angle threshold or the curve precision, how exact you want it to be. It'll tell you how many original points you have and how many points you're now down to. So I originally had 144 points, now I'm down to 94. And as I play with the object, I can begin to remove more and more of those points, and I lose more detail in my image. So you may want to work with it more up into more towards the 100% and then slowly pull it down just to make sure that you don't lose a lot of the definition that you had before. So Simplify can help if you're having problems with really complex graphics, like I said, with a lot of distressed looks that are especially in right now. So that can help in those situations.